Hello everybody, I'm Samson from Ross IELTS Academy, joining you to analyse a band score of 6.5 in the mock test of IELTS Speaking. That was conducted by Ross IELTS Academy itself. We will look into the details of why this candidate got that band score and what she could have done to give it a boost to 7 or even over. Now we'll have a quick look at what this candidate did in the part 2 of speaking. Then we're going to help her to see what she could have done to improve that. Let's have a look. I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make notes if you wish. Sure. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Here's some paper and a pencil.
Thank you, sir.
And here is your topic.
Okay.
You now have 1 minute to make notes.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your
Sure.
1 minute making notes. So you may start speaking now.
Okay, I'm French teacher, and last year I participated in a course that the professor was one of my university professor. It was a course for teaching to kids and adults. I really found this course useful for me as a teacher because there I got lots of things about a new method of teaching, especially teaching grammar and different part of vocabularies. And from then, I can say I can see how my students now they are developing. And thanks God, now I can be in touch with my professor because whenever I face a problem in teaching, I can take his advice. And why you didn't enjoy it? And there were some parts of this course they were tiring for me. Like doing the exercises, writing essays. I prefer to have a dynamic class with my students, so I prefer some, especially group work. That's why writing individually makes me tired, and I don't recommend it to my students most of the time.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So did you see that? Saba actually spoke for the 2 minutes. That's very important. In the cue card, when you're timed for the 2 minutes, it's very important to go on until the very end. So, if you haven't watched our previous videos, we're analysing Saba's overall band score, which is 6.5. So we have the 4 criteria here. Fluency, she got 7. Vocabulary, 6. Grammar, 6. Pronunciation, 7. So her overall band score is 6.5. So what we want to do now is boost Saba's overall band score to a 7. What she needs to do is improve her grammar and make that a 7, and her lexical resource. So the good thing Saba did here was that she spoke for the 2 minutes, which adds to her fluency and coherence. She had few self-repetition and self-corrections, which wasn't too bad. though at one point she did ask herself a question saying, why did you enjoy that? So that's not a good thing to do. You don't ask yourself questions. The examiner is the one asking you the questions. What you need to do here is refer to the question, paraphrase it, buy yourself some time so you can think of ideas and then move on with your ideas, telling your story. So if we're going to look at Sabo's pronunciation, it was fairly clear and easy to understand. But she did have a few lapses with a few words like professor, essay, and develop. So what we're going to do now is see what she could do to improve her grammatical range and accuracy and vocabulary. So you can see on the screen there, that's Sabo's cue card, followed by her answer. Now, using her command of English, I'm going to give you my answer in the way she was speaking, but with a few corrections. So here we go. So here's my answer using her own words with a few modifications. Here we go. I want to talk about a course that I took which really helped me in my job. As I am a French teacher, last year I participated in a course that the instructor was one of my university professors. It was a course about teaching to kids and adults. I really found this course practical as a teacher because there I got lots of things about a new method of teaching, especially teaching grammar and different parts of vocabulary, and from then on I could see the development in my students' performance. Besides, I'm thrilled to be in touch with my professor because whenever I face a problem in teaching, I can take his advice. In addition to all the good things about this course, there were some parts I didn't really enjoy. As an example, I can mention some activities like doing the exercises and writing essays. Since I prefer to have a dynamic class with my students, I prefer some group work. That's why writing individually makes me exhausted, and I don't recommend it to my students whatsoever. So everyone, as you can see, I didn't do much. It was the candidate speaking for 2 minutes on the cue card. Now, only if she had used some more boosters, didn't have so many grammatical problems, and improved her vocabulary, she could have easily gone over the 7 band score. Now, if you find these videos useful, just go to the previous ones to see what we were talking about with this candidate doing the mock test. You can also check out the whole mock test of what this candidate was doing. And remember, if you want to look into our packages, just go on our website. That's www.rossielts.com. We have the bronze, silver, and VIP. I hope to see you on the next video where we will analyze what this candidate did in part 3 of the IELTS speaking mock test. I'll see you next time. Do you want to know what band score you'll get in the IELTS speaking test? Perhaps you want to improve your performance and prepare yourself for the real test. Then why not book an online mock test with us that will last for 25 minutes. 12 minutes of the test itself and 13 minutes of comprehensive feedback, plus we'll give you useful tips on how to make your performance better. Remember, all our examiners are especially trained by British Council instructors, so we know how to help you. Join us. Join us to become our next successful candidate.